kids, Kellie Reynolds of Kelbell Studio back at you with another how-to video. Today I'm going to put together a shoe. I seem to be on this this boho kick these days, and everybody thinks that Marie Antoinette is so inspiring, but I think that boho, and I just recently discovered this, could be every bit as inspiring, you know? You could just make it that way. Anyway, I'm providing a template on my blog. I'll put a link here in this video as well as the description. You guys all know the drill, right? You've seen my videos a million times. Here is your shoe template, and this takes up a full page, so it's taken up my entire camera window. This is 8.5 by 11 paper. And if you just keep the measurements as they are, you can set your printer to borderless printing. To get this all on, you don't need this other stuff. The copyright you need. Yeah. Anyway, I have a great sense of humor, right? We're going to be making this shoe, and I think this is a really good size to use for a favor box, if that's what you want to use it for. You know, it's not too big. I am turning this into a full-blown paper project, so I'll talk about that though in a minute. Once you have your template downloaded and you got your pieces cut out of your material, then you can follow along and get started. And yes, mine is different from what you see in the template, and that's on purpose. Of course it is. Of course it is, right? What I'm starting with is some gesso covered paper. I am turning this into an art project. This is going to be more than just a favor bag, box, whatnot that somebody throws away. I am turning this into a creative paper confection. I like how I just said that. Anyway, so the paper that I've used, I've treated it with gesso on both sides, so now it has kind of a leathery texture to it. It's kind of cool. And the reason for that is because once I start covering this with paper using paper mache and collaging techniques, then I'm hoping that the gesso will keep it from warping. So that was my reasoning for doing that. This video is going to focus just on the construction of the shoe, but I will be putting together some other videos as this shoe evolves, so you can watch that. But if you're just interested in the favor box, then you're going to get as much as you need probably from just this video. So cut out your pieces onto cardstock, whatever you like. And the first thing we're going to start with is this shoe piece. This is a little bit different from what I gave you in the template, but that's okay. So you notice that there was a dotted line around this edge, and that is so that we can cut tabs in it. I've already scored it. You can see that. And I'm just going to cut tabs between the edge of this. This would help if you could. Cutting tabs in the edge. So the cut goes just between the edge and the folded line. That's going to be your fold guide. My cats are running around like crazy animals. I'm sure my neighbors love it because it's like 4:30 in the morning. Awesome. So now you can see what I'm talking about as far as the tab goes, and I'll just continue until I finish with this. So now I've got my tabs all cut. I'm just going to start bending them down. And this is so it will go around the edge of your shoe. Here's what it looks like once it's folded. And then basically what you're going to do is flip this over and start gluing your tabs, and then it's a little bit wider because it's going to end up giving some dimension to your shoe like that. So I'm going to glue this on and I'll be back. So once you've got your tabs glued on, it's going to look something like this. And you know, you've seen shoes that have the back around here, but I posted some shoe inspiration on my blog for those of you who haven't seen it, and it doesn't have anything back here. So I'm not going to put anything back here. I don't want anything back there, at least not in the sense that we would. So I'm going to do something else with that back part. And then this second part, second shoe part, is to glue over the bottom of your shoe to cover up those tabs so it looks nice and pretty. And we're just about done. You can choose to leave this flat, or you can add a little heel, which is what I will be doing. And basically, you're just going to bend this part up and this part kind of back, like that, to kind of give it that shoe shape. And if you choose to line this, then all you would need to do is cut out another one of these pieces and cut around the perimeter just to make it a little bit smaller, and then you can slide it in and make a little lining out of it. Here is my semi-finished shoe, because like I said, I wanted to do some collage techniques on this, and I have added a little heel to mine, and you can't see the heel on the shoes that I posted on my blog, so I'm leaving the heel to your own imagination so that you can use your own creative license to come up with your own heel. And I've seen some really creative ideas, so, you know, use your imagination. The other thing I'm going to recommend is if you do decide to use gesso treated paper the way I have, you're going to need a very strong glue to glue your tabs and stuff down with, and I'm recommending that you use Fabri-Tac. It's like a liquid hot glue. It's incredible. Dries fast, holds rock solid, and it's going to be best if you're using gesso treated paper. If you're not using gesso treated paper, then by all means use whatever glue you want. So that is it for this segment of the video. And if you want to follow along with me, then please do so. I'll have another video coming out showing the evolution of this. So hope you had fun.